Hello, I'm Bob Rohr. I'm the manager of the Cook County Farm Bureau. And this module is about local agriculture and farming to give you a bit of context about why there's a Farm Bureau in Cook County and to help you recognize where agriculture may or may not be located in the area. So our first slide is agriculture, kind of the world's first industry. This happened after humans got tired of hunting and gathering. They decided to raise grains, raise crops, and raise livestock. Here's some livestock. Well, a woolly mammoth, but be very difficult to milk that guy or this guy. It's tough to milk a guy. That's the joke. Agriculture is the most helpful, most useful, most noble employment of man. George Washington said that. Farm book by Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson's appointed as one of the United States' first agricultural scientists, as well as our third president. Abraham Lincoln, he did several things that helped enhance agriculture in the country. He created a Department of Agriculture in 1862, in which that raised the status of farming in the country. He created the Homestead Act that gave settlers out west access to a lot of agricultural land with some hard work and improvements to the land. He created the Morrill Land Grant Act, which provided grants of land to various states that they could then create colleges that focused in on agriculture and mechanical arts. The land grant university in Illinois is the University of Illinois. And a lot of what they do is they provide research and information about farming, and then they give it out to the public and help farmers grow better crops or raise better livestock. If you look in the early 1900s, that was an incredible time for change. And this was the same time frame that farm bureaus were being created. You had knowledge and science being increasingly important, in part because of the university land grants and their extension out into the countryside of delivering information. You had a lot of new tools and pieces of equipment, like the tractor, a very important piece of equipment as farmers converted from horse power to mechanical horsepower. And with these improvements happening on the farm, farmers then had a chance to think beyond food production and began to think about, life and social activities and connections around their community, etc. So let's take a quick jaunt through a little bit of history, a little more history. Who do you think Chicago's first farmer was? Well, Chicago's first resident, Jean Baptiste Pointe de Sabo. He was a trader, farmer, and the founder of Chicago. Now, fast forward to today, and farming looks a little bit different than it did in the late 1700s. And you can see that the city of Chicago is a very busy place. It has 5 million mouths to feed, which is an important part of agriculture. Plus, transportation is so crucial. And you can see interstates, you can see railways, you can see the canals, you can see the highways, you can see the people. You can't see the airport, but that also is an important part of that transportation hub that is featured in the Chicago area. So here's that slide: interstate, rail, canal, river, ports, and air terminals. Let's take a little look at agriculture today in Cook County. We've got lots of horses, equine, and vegetable and garden centers are frequented north, south, east, west in the county. You do have some conventional crops, soybeans and corn grown, especially in the south side of Cook County. There's hay production going on that somebody's got to feed the horses, right? So there's hay that's being created and manufactured, grown and produced. And then finally, you've got a lot of greenhouse production and plants that are growing under glass, and we consider that production agriculture as well. Little piece of trivia. We've got two different products here, although they look somewhat the same and same shape and format, in a bale of hay and a bale of straw. The hay is on the right, correct. It's the green. It's created by cutting plants that are that still have nutritional value and drying them, and then feeding those to livestock, and it's got nutrition. The bale on the left is made from straw. Straw is the waste product that comes from harvesting hay or oats, and it's primarily used for bedding or for construction purposes. Let's go through some Illinois facts. Illinois ranks #1 in soybean production, #2 in corn production, and you can see those two plants there on the screen. Now, this is on the corn side. This is a #2 dent corn. This is not sweet corn. It's not popcorn, although Illinois does grow those products as well. But the majority of the corn in the state is the #2 dent that's used for livestock feed, for some products that are food-based. It's used for ethanol production, and a lot of it's also shipped overseas to other countries. Illinois does rank #1 in food processing sales. And here's some of the processing facilities that are located in Cook County that I'm sure you're going to recognize. Agricultural-based companies right here in Cook County. #3 in food processing number of employees, and 1.5 million Illinois workers are employed in the food and fiber system in the state of Illinois. This ranges from actual production of farming to manufacturing to transportation to distribution, packaging, and outlets such as grocery stores and restaurants. Illinois is ranked #4 for farmers markets in the country, #4 in the country for hog production. And you can see that 75% of the total land area of the state is used for agricultural purposes. The average farm is 357 acres. Some people say that's fairly large. Other people say that's fairly small. It really is based on the crop that's produced on the farm that determines whether it's big or small, not necessarily the acreage. And here's classic taco, and just think of how many farmers were involved in creating that taco. Vegetable, corn, dairy, beef, and maybe a few more. There's a few more facts about Illinois agriculture. 97% of farms are family-based, which is not typically something that people guess correctly. You can see the number of farms in Illinois has dropped significantly over the years. And the acre is about the size of a football field, and farmers do represent less than 2% of the workforce in the country. Average age of a farmer is fairly old, 58 years old, although it doesn't feel that old to me anymore. And 1 in 4 jobs in Illinois is connected to Illinois agriculture. There's some data on Cook County agriculture in front of you. It's also available on the Cook County Farm Bureau website at cookcfb.org. We get this information from the Census of Agriculture. The U.S. Department of Agriculture does a Census of Agriculture nationwide every 5 years. And these numbers are from 2017. So you can take a look at it. They're fairly current, and you can see some of the stats about Cook County farmers and farms. I'll scroll through these. If you, like I said, if you want more information or if you want to capture these slides, they're available on our website. some traditional farms, some traditional farm crops. I mentioned equine. In the state of Illinois, bees are actually considered livestock. And here's a mule. I always like to ask trivia questions. Here's a mule. How do you get a mule? Well, you cross a donkey with a horse. But it's actually more specific than that. It's a male donkey and a female horse that you get a mule. And I love the far side. So here's my chance to throw a far side slide into a presentation. You got your boneless chicken ranch because Cook County farmers are really focused in on specialty crops. There's not a specialty crop right there. We don't want fat farms. So here's the point about agriculture that I wanted to make. Agriculture is the backbone of our country. No country in the world can enjoy prosperity if there's not a solid, affordable, and nutritious and safe food supply. And I think that that's obvious that in our country that we have that. Cook County Farm Bureau is the organization in Cook County that is sharing this story about agriculture, the facts, the knowledge, and the passion. And so the catchphrase, if not Cook County Farm Bureau, then who, is really a tagline that we want to carry for it. We do have a number of small plot farms as well as gardeners and people that want to try their luck at raising crops and vegetables in the county. We set up an arrangement with the Master Gardeners Resource Center. They provide key growing information and knowledge to members. So they're available on Mondays and Thursdays, April through November from 9 to 1 p.m. And they're accessible at our office by calling our telephone number, or you can email the Master Gardener's email address. We can provide that to you if you are interested. It's a great service that we have, and it works very nicely with our soil testing service that we offer to members. And another far side, one of my favorite far sides, where the cows are standing up. One of them is a lookout cow and sees a car coming, so then they turn into cows, and then when the cow goes by, back to standing on their rear legs. That's funny. That's the quick overview of agriculture in not only Cook County in Illinois, but also the United States. If you have any questions about farming or agriculture, you can always contact our office. We certainly do wish you the very best because Country is an awesome company to work with. We look forward to working with you as a successful Country financial rep, and certainly that your clients are welcome to call our office as well. Have a great day. Thank you. I feel like I need to re-record that last slide. I think I'm going to start. I know I wanted to delete this. I think I want to delete that section. I need to re-record this. All right, I'm going to re-record from this, I believe. So let me go back to this slide. And Illinois does not lead the nation in fat farms. Another opportunity to throw a far side into the presentation. I think I've got one more coming up. Now here's the message that I really wanted to carry to you as a financial rep. Obviously, everyone cannot be a farmer and does not know everything about farming, but agriculture is the backbone of our country. No country can enjoy quality prosperity if there's not a solid, affordable, nutritious, and safe food supply. I think you can look around the world and you can see that. And Cook County Farm Bureau is specially located in our county with our information, knowledge, facts, passion to communicate those stories of today's agriculture to you, to our members, to your clients, and to the general public. So if not Cook County Farm Bureau, then who's going to do it? We have set up a special arrangement with the master gardeners in Cook County. They provide agricultural information. They'll provide information about growing vegetables, solving issues on insects or disease in plants. Great service that we have arranged with the Master Gardener Resource Center. It partners very nicely with our soil testing program. So if you want more information about this, certainly reach out to us and we can provide telephone numbers or email addresses in order to connect with this group. And here's the other far side I mentioned, one of my favorites with the lookout cow, and then they act like cows and then they don't look like cows. No, that's humor right there. That's funny. So this was the overview of Cook County agriculture and agriculture in general. Hopefully this has given you at least a glimpse of agriculture, but if you need more, want more, you can certainly reach out to us. And we certainly also wish you the very best. You have become a part of an awesome company that we value greatly. We work nicely with you guys, and we look forward to that opportunity to work further with you. If you or your clients have any questions about agriculture, any questions about farming, certainly reach out to us. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.